Food.
Ladies, what do you guys think of when you think of Chuck Hughes? Yeah. Boy crushes too. Do we have any boy crushes in the crowd? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll arrange something afterwards for you guys. Now, have any of you been to Montreal? You guys have hometown favorites? Have you guys been to Garde Manger? Apologies for my French accent, that's terrible. It's never been good. I dropped out of French in grade 7, so that's about as far as I'll get. Bonjour, everybody. Hello. Anyways, without further ado, the man, he has been on Iron Chef America. Can I get a little woo-woo for Chuck Hughes? I think he should come in. I'm pretty sure they've had enough of me, am I right? So don't cheer on Melbourne, come on! Anyways, you guys, please, a warm round of applause for Chuck Hughes.
You guys hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah. No? Louder, louder. Now? Yes. So. You guys doing good? Yeah. I'm Chuck Hughes from the small village called Montreal. I don't know if you've heard about it. Lovely to be here. Honestly, the only day I come here and it's sunshine and we're stuck inside. Can we all pray for rain? Touch. What do you guys know about rain anyways? It's not like it's hockey. I mean, I know we just got eliminated, but it's called the playoffs. So we made it there. I know, it's weird. Don't worry, it'll never happen to you. I'm Chuck, this is Tracy. She's from Ontario, we can all agree. Bellworth House in Norfolk County. The biggest producer of horseradish and asparagus in Canada, blah, blah, blah. We heard it all before. So she came down to help me out a little bit with today's demo, because I heard it was going to be a tough crowd. A little nervous, but I'm happy to be here. What can I say about me? Love food, long walks on the beach, and I have a show called Chuck's Day Off that we use. Yes, no, stop. And then I did a series called Chuck's Week Off, and now I'm actually doing a show called Chuck's Eat the Street, which if you guys are stealing cable, you don't have to acknowledge it, but if you are, it's on Cooking Channel in the US. It doesn't air here in Canada, or if you live in Jakarta, you might have caught the show. Basically, it's triple Ds with less spiky hair. Pretty much, let's be honest. And a little bit less douchey, I would hope. But I'm still a bit douchey. I don't want to disappoint. So we have, Rob Feeney was up here before, and legend. It's kind of hard to follow up, but anyways, let's try. We're absolutely doing the same recipe at the same time, which is kind of awkward, but we'll try and figure it out. We're gonna make 3 dishes today. First one is gonna be an upside down cherry cake. Why? I was at Granville Market. Cherries look good. So we kind of did that on the fly. Hopefully it works out. We haven't really measured anything out, but we're gonna YOLO. Today we're gonna YOLO. Or YOLO no. You only YOLO once. That's it. That's from Montreal. It's another level. Don't worry about it. What else are we gonna make? We're gonna make sous vide halibut cheeks with a little pretty fancy potato salad. And then we're gonna make an appetizer. But we're gonna start with, that's why I started with dessert first, because we gotta get that in the oven. And then we're gonna make a small appetizer, and it's something that I discovered and learned about in Mexico on that show Chuck's Week Off, where I traveled through Mexico with a broken Jeep and avoided going to jail. But besides that, it was a real fun time, and I had a really kind of a life-changing experience for me. So to get started, if you guys have any questions, keep them to yourself. Nobody cares. No, honestly, if you have questions, seriously, don't talk to me. Go ahead. Let's make this interactive, guys. Let's have a fun time. Heckle, yell, whatever you want. I can take it. Questions, feel free to ask. What else? Oh, if you haven't went over there to see Ned Bell, he's actually biking across the country to support sustainable seafood. He's there. He's the guy waving, the guy with the big smile waving. Yeah, that's it. So go check him out. Go say hi. Awesome guy. Maybe a little bit into cycling too much, but that's okay. I mean, you know, it's all good. So to get started, first things first, pan is hot. I'm gonna drop in some butter. Questions already? No? Perfect. Beautiful. Butter. So far so good? Yes. I'm gonna add a little touch of sugar, and like I said, you wanna make sure you measure everything out perfectly, because that's really the way to go. At the same time, Tracy, who can speak, but apparently will not, she just likes the sick look of this, will be creaming the butter and the sugar. Everybody knows about that. It's old school. We don't need to learn that today. But butter and sugar, let's be honest, probably the most amazing thing to eat, probably the enemy and the devil at the same time. But it's all right. We're going to indulge. Dessert only happens once a day, so let's just kick it up a notch. Get this going. I want it to bubble. Bubble. Oh, that was an emerald. Bam! I know. I'm not there. Not there, not even close. So butter and sugar coming along, you know, pretty nicely. It starts to bubble up. It's good enough for me. What do you think? Cherries? Beautiful local cherries. Yes, sir.
What kind of cherries?
This guy's busting my balls with what kind of cherries.
Green or cherries?
Rainier. I didn't say Rainier. But anyways, cherries, butter, sugar, honestly, it's almost already dessert. Like, we don't have to kid ourselves. But look at that. It's kind of bubbly. It's coming along. It smells already pretty good. Cream the butter and the sugar, then add an egg. Or two. A little bit of cherry vinegar. Why? Because it was backstage. And vinegar is the essence of anything that tastes good. If you want something that tastes good in life, you either have to put fat, sugar, spice,
bacon.
Vinegar.
Bacon.
Kind of like one of the classic things. Sugar and vinegar together makes kind of a gastrique, if you want to use the culinary French term, but I don't. And pure deliciousness. So that's going to happen, and this is all going to be at the bottom of the cake. Now, while that's on the go, this is looking... Don't put the camera there. It's looking edible, okay? It's looking edible. That's all we need to know. Let's be honest.
I'm going to throw some time.
Sugar, butter, once you add the egg, looks like a brain. Don't freak out. Keep on going. We're gonna add the flour. It'll get good. It'll get good. Time. Why not? Just a bit of a hippie, but it's kind of a touchy subject down here, so I don't wanna. I'm happy the sandals are doing fine down here in Vancouver. It's great. I used to live here actually a long time ago, on Davie Street. Everybody goes, Not funny. It was actually quite boring. Come to the gay village in Montreal. I'll show you what it's all about. Believe me, it's noticeable and it's fun. So cherries are coming together. That's almost ready. I'm gonna start curing my fish. Rob, if you're here and you're watching, stop right now. It's basically the same recipe. But I'm doing 3 dishes. Okay. Any more questions? Don't ask me about the cherries again. I have. Which one?
Where's the bacon?
Right here. Oh, this is a baby seal?
Oh.
Yeah, I got it in Newfoundland by. You know, when in Rome type deal. Seriously, you should get one. Try it out. Zest, So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cure my halibut cheeks. So we're gonna cook him in the sous vide machine. If you guys were sitting here while Rob was up here, he kind of talked about it a little bit. Basically, this is really kind of an old school technique that's coming back. So basically, anything that's cooked in industrial kind of setting, anything that's cooked, that's frozen in the supermarket, basically, they're all cooked in vacuum sealed bags. So it's been around for the 50s and 60s, but really all about industrial cooking. So taking it on a mass scale and being able to control everything. And now chefs are doing it in restaurants, and they're also doing it at home. This is an actual pretty, like $200 circulator. It's pretty inexpensive. If you like to cook at home, I mean, they can go up to $2 grand, $3 grand. So this is fairly inexpensive. It works really well. You don't really need one as long as you keep your temperature constant, and that's what it does. This keeps the temperature of your water constant, and it just circulates. I dropped some eggs in here because I said, you know what, potato salad, eggs, sounds good. So I dropped my eggs in here. It's kind of an experiment. Normally I would cook them at 63 or 64. It's a little bit low, but we'll see what happens. That's the beauty of cooking. Hey, why not mess up in front of everybody? You know what I mean? So that's on the go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cure my fish just a touch, rinse it off, and then I'm gonna pop it in here. But I gotta cure it for about 20 minutes. So really, really, really easy. Orange, lime, okay? A little bit of grapefruit. Just like that, really, really, really simple. A little bit of chili for some heat. I know you're all praying I cut my finger. It makes for a better show. I know, it'll happen, it'll happen. Come back at 5:30. Okay, a little bit of chili on there, and then salt, good amount. You guys can see this? Yeah, perfect. Can you see this right here? Beauty. Cherries, okay? Pretty much cooked and stewed in that sugar with a little bit of butter, and now we're just dropping the cake in there. So it's kind of like an upside down cake, chômeur cake, which is a traditional Quebecois cake that's really made with sugar, water, flour, butter, and eggs. Kind of like a staple of what you would have in your fridge. And it's kind of a gooey, sticky cake, almost like a sticky toffee pudding. So we'll see. Hopefully this works. Okay, pop it in a 350-degree oven, like usual. Now I'm adding sugar. You saw this? Whoa, that was too close. That was rude. All right, so that's in the fridge, good to go. In the meantime, is anybody Montreal Canadiens fan? I mean, so you're not, right? I don't know, I just heard like people sneezing and stuff. That's where I'm getting at. Chicks with their secrets. Oh, man. So we don't have any Montreal Canadiens fans out here.
Oh, okay, I get it.
All right, perfect. I guess we don't have any Montreal. I mean, I know there's no Canucks fans left. That's something I know for a fact. But okay, we'll see. We'll revisit. So I've got, for our first dish, we kind of started backwards. Dessert, we all agree, is in the oven. We all saw that happen. Hopefully it turns out. It's going to be a little bit on the liquidy side and kind of molten and chewy and weird. It's kind of good. Next is a scallop aguachile. So aguachile literally means chili water. And what I do with that is I start with tomatillo, which are basically kind of like sour cherries. What do you call them? Des cerises de terre en français, mais excusez-moi.
Earth cherries.
Earth cherries? No, that's not what they're called.
Ground.
Yeah, ground cherries. There you go. Ground cherries. Thanks.
No.
No, thanks for making me look even more stupid than I already look. So, earth cherries, or ground cherries, okay? And obviously, they add zest and a lot of kind of acidity to this mix, but really, really simple in the trusty blender. Cucumber as well. I keep the skin on. Why not? YOLO. Jalapeno, like a good amount. Keep the seeds in there. I don't know what that meant. But we kind of do. Shallots. Okay. Excuse me. Jeez. A little bit of salt. Pepper. Okay, we know the pepper's good. Cactus Club. So at least the pepper's good. Okay, guys? At least we got that going for each other. The pepper's good. And why not? I have this left over. Fits in. What else? Vinegar? I'll put a touch of vinegar. I don't care. We're here. We out here. All right, vinegar. And then, the essence of moisture. Water. Okay. Yes, cilantro. Down here they said cilantro. Yeah, man. Hollywood North, bro. All right. No questions? All right. Whatever. Well, when I'm there, if somebody asks me a question, punch in the throat. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Buzz it up. Okay? Are we good?
Okay.
A little bit of olive oil? I don't know, olive oil. Let's find some.
Olive oil?
Okay, you guys still listening? I'd be way gone by then, but all right.
Thank you. Olive oil, boss.
I won't use all of it. This is gonna blow up. All right. Little touch of olive oil.
Careful, that's $30 a bottle.
Finest Mexican olive oil, obviously. Beauty. Beauty. All right, now. Are we sure there's no Canadians fans out there? No wonder we didn't go anywhere. Start some trivia. Start some trivia. What's a good thing? Good thing.
The name of Chuck's second restaurant.
Bremer.
No.
I'm concentrating on cooking, guys.
Le Bremner.
Oh, that's what I said.
Oh, you said Le?
Le Bremer. That's what I said. Opened in 2010.
I don't know. That's creepy. Now you
She
know
needs
too
to be
much.
up
Okay, now
there,
she knows too much. Stop. Okay, cool. Come on up. Come on up. Did you eat there? I want to see your bill. How much did you spend? Not enough. Sorry.
Right up front.
Are you married?
Do you like seafood?
I'm a vegetarian, but she eats fish.
Next. Oh. You eat fish? Okay, perfect. Yeah, she can come up. Because we're going to poison you big time. Guys, pay attention. This is good to go. Scallops. Okay? Raw. We're in BC. The people, the scallops, yay! Okay? Another one here. So really, I'm not doing anything to them. They're so fresh, so beautiful. All I'm doing is I'm giving them a little slice. Okay? Salt. If you want it to taste like anything. A little bit of salt. One more last little buzz here. Yeah, when I start plating, it's very serious. I like silence. Thank you. Need another person.
I bought it. Do you like seafood? So we got the two seats right up here, and we'll sit you in front of everybody. Self yourself. We'll set you up.
Okay, I'm coming. So, we'll talk later. Okay, so, Spoon.